All right, and then the last thing to talk about right here, and this is truly concerning, and I'm starting to get a little worried out here. Tom Brady's retirement decision is, quote, coming soon, as in like potentially next week. It really could happen at any moment. Tom Brady makes his decision on if he's going to retire or if he's going to play one more year, and I swear to goodness, if this man retires, I cannot take it, folks. I can't just have Tom Brady here one year and gone the next. I need a farewell tour by Tom Brady. I need him to announce it's his final year so we can be prepared for this man exiting the league. I can't just be talking about Tom Brady a little bit, knocking him a little bit in a game here or there, and then he's just gone and we can't watch this man anymore. I cannot take that. My heart cannot take that. This man's the greatest quarterback of all time, and he's just going to leave just like that. No farewell tour, no kind of, hey, this is it, or just gearing us up this offseason. He's like, oh, I'm going till I'm 90. Retirement? I'm playing till I'm 90 years old. What are you, crazy? And now, all of a sudden, the complete 180 script flipped. Now we kind of get him saying, and we're going to talk about what he's been saying on the podcast, hey, I may be retiring. I'm thinking about it. It's still the end of the year, but I'm still thinking about it. I can't just have this come out of nowhere, out of left field. It's crazy. I can't see Tom Brady not playing. It's going to truly crush me. Love watching this man play. The winner that he is, absolutely love it. The true competitor that he is, absolutely love it. And if he just decides to walk away and this was the final year, we had no kind of, ramp up. We can't celebrate this man every single week and give him all the praise that he needs on his farewell tour. I need him. I need Tom Brady. You must. I will not let you. I will not let you retire from the league until you have a farewell tour. So, man, oh man, get ready, folks. I'm trying to gear up to prepare. If this man does retire, it's absolutely going to kill me. But let's hear what he's saying as of recently, and why this is such a big story is because he's been on a podcast kind of telling it, talking about it and all that, and I'm gonna say some things here when we get to that point on why he's deciding to retire. I don't love how he's framing why he wants to retire, but let's see what Tom Brady is actually saying on why he may be potentially thinking about retiring here. So he's been on a podcast, and these are some quotes by the GOAT. Here we go. Quote 1, I think the point is there's no real rush for me to figure out what's next. I'll know when I know. It's the day after the season. I think for all of us, we can decompress a bit. It's been 6 straight months of football, every day consumed by day in and day out football. Now it's just time to spend some time with my family and my kids. As I've gotten older, I think the best part is football is extremely important in my life, and it means a lot to me, and I care about what we're trying to accomplish as a team and my teammates. The biggest difference now that I'm older is that I have kids now, and I care about them a lot as well. And then he goes on to say this, and this is where I have a little bit of an issue with why Tom Brady wants to retire. Here it is, quote, my wife is my biggest supporter. It pains her to see me get hit out there, and she deserves what she needs from me as a husband, and my kids deserve what they need from me as a dad. So I've got no problem with the kid part. You want to be the dad, you want to be there, absolutely. But for the wife to come in and be like, Tom, it pains me so much. I don't want to see you get hurt. It hurts. I can't stand watching you get hit, and you're older, and you're not a spring chicken anymore. The bones are not no spring chicken bones in you anymore. You get hit, this happens. You got to think about your future. That's where I have a little bit of a problem. This is Tom Brady, folks. Thomas Brady. Do y'all watch every single documentary that he's doing in the middle of playing, which I don't like. I really wish he would have saved all of this. You can record it, but I wouldn't release this while you're playing. That's where I have a little bit of a knock, but you go. But Tom Brady, every time he's in, the Man in the Arena, all those other shows, the documentaries that focus on him being fantastic, what does he say? He loves the sport. He's all about the sport. Football's his life. He puts his entire life into it. We're talking about the NFL, folks. There's really no better sports competition. I really think this is the highest. Yes, you have the Olympics. That's a little bit of a different, but this is, a little bit bigger than basketball. We're talking about the highest level of a sport. The greatest. He's the greatest of all time in a sport, actively still able to get it done. This was the best season he's ever had. And then we get Giselle trying to kind of force him to retire a little bit. She should have no say. And I know he's married, all that 50-50 partnership. This is a little different, folks. We're talking about sports. We're talking about competition, forever ingrained in history here. You only got one chance. There's no going back. You can't play NFL when you're 50. Maybe Tom Brady can, because it's proving like he can, but Big Ben, 39, and that's trash. And that's another thing. I get Big Ben getting a farewell tour. We all knew this was his last season. He should have retired last year. Big Ben should have retired last year. No farewell tour for him, unfortunate. But, I had to endure garbage Big Ben this year, and Tom Brady may not even give us a garbage year. I don't care if Tom Brady's garbage next year. I need the farewell tour. So for that alone, you can't retire this year, Tom Brady, okay? I can't suffer through Big Ben being the worst I've ever seen a quarterback play, and then Tom Brady just leaves like that. No. But back to Giselle, I just think it's way selfish by her, folks. If this is, honestly, or obviously, I don't know the actual conversations that have taken place, but the way that Tom Brady's phrasing this, and this was such a big, narrative, this quote was all over the place when it first happened. Everyone's like, Giselle saying, she doesn't want him to get hit out there. But that's a little selfish on her part. I get it from the kid's perspective. You got to be the dad. You got to be there for them. You're trying to raise some kids out here. I get that part. But with Giselle, just a random person that he met, does she even love him? She's a model. He's the best football player of all time. Do they have any chemistry there? I don't know, folks. Is that real relationship? Is that real love? Who knows? Is she after the money? Probably not, but also potentially. Y'all know how people are. And that goes for both genders, okay? I'm not being sexist. It's both genders. You tell me if I can go and marry a girl that's got $12 trillion, I don't give a damn about love. Give me the money. I'll fake the love. But I just think it's so selfish by Giselle here. I really think she should have no choice. And I know she's the wife, but this is what she signed up for. If she truly loves Tom Brady, then she would ride or die. I don't want you to retire. This is your chance. This is what you've been doing your entire life. And you're going to let Giselle be like, hey, I think you should retire now. Yeah, let's hang it up, Tom. All right, you've done enough. No, he hasn't done enough. If he says he hasn't done enough, then he hasn't done enough. This is the best season statistically he's ever had. And you want him to retire? I absolutely cannot. I would be sick to my stomach if the true reason why he retired was because of Giselle. That'd be like Tom Brady being like, Giselle, I don't want you to kind of be a model anymore. I don't want you to go down that catwalk, because what happens if your heel breaks and you twist your ankle and then your ankle's broken? I can't. Oh my God. Every time you walk down that catwalk, oh my goodness, I fear for you so much, Giselle. You got to retire from modeling. You can't be in the Victoria's Secret fashion show anymore, because it pains me knowing that you could get hurt walking out there in those big heels and you taking a fall and you getting hurt, and then you're embarrassed in the media because you fell on the walkway like a rookie does. I can't. Oh, Giselle, please, I can't. My heart can't take it. Giselle, you've got to retire from modeling. No, that's what she loves. That's what she does. She can't do it forever. Models out. You're 21. You're gone. I don't know how she still does it, but she still does it. So credit to her. But it's just like, if you truly are going to hang it up because Giselle tells you to, because Giselle doesn't like to see you get hit out there, come on. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. You are the greatest at your job. You're the greatest in the world. It's not like you're the greatest in New York. You're the greatest in the world. The National Football League, the highest competition that there is. The biggest sport that there is. He's the king of it. And she just wants to say, oh, Tom, because my heart can't take it. I don't want to see you get hit out there. I think it's truly selfish out there, folks. I truly do. This is bigger than everything, folks. When you become this kind of celebrity god. This man's a god of football. It becomes a little bit bigger than just your wife. You know what I mean? If Tom Brady just wants to decide on his own, he hangs up, that's his decision. Then that's fine. I've got no problem with Tom Brady himself. Like, if Tom Brady was single, no kids, no wife, nothing like this, same thing right here, but just no wife and no kids, of course he's going to play. So I get, he wants to be, it's not like the man's going to get murdered. I know Andrew Luck retired from the league because he saw how, all that played out. So I get it from that aspect. But for your wife to kind of, force you, coax you into retiring, I truly, oh man, I don't respect it, folks. I don't. So we'll see what he decides to do. I truly hope we get one more year here by Tom Brady. And, once again, he doesn't want the farewell tour. We got the quote right here. Let's read this. Gray asked Brady if he would like a farewell tour. He said this, quote, "I think that'd be distracting for me. My enjoyment comes from not the recognition of what I've accomplished as a player in the league. My enjoyment comes from the competition." Once again, competition. Giselle is taking him away from competition. Why he loves football, why he stays so long. He loves the competition. And if you can still compete, you're going to regret it. Well, I mean, y'all that played high school sports, y'all that got to college sports, don't y'all feel a little bit empty knowing that you can't go back, that you can't do that again? The competition, yeah, you can join rec leagues and all this, but it's not that competition. It's not that drive. Everybody always kind of fawns over their last time on a field, and Tom Brady can still get it done. The competition, he loves it. He thrives off of it. Now we got Giselle being like, you're done, sweetie. Honey, you're done. You're done. The competition, yeah, okay, we could play Scrabble. We'll have family Scrabble night, the competition, okay? Honey, you're done, yes. Okay. She forced him to move to Tampa Bay. Okay. Honey, let's go to Tampa Bay. Yeah, should we go to Tampa Bay, Tom? Yeah, I think I'm liking Tampa Bay. Let's go to Tampa Bay, Tom. Tom, you want to go to the Dolphins? I like Miami, but Tampa Bay. Let's go to Tampa Bay. Let's go. So I just can't get behind that, folks. I truly can. So we'll see what he does. And if Tom Brady wants to retire on his own, that's fine. His own 100% decision. He wants to retire. I will absolutely respect that. I'll still praise him as the GOAT. I've got no problem. But if Giselle was kind of 5, 3, even 1% of the decision, can't respect her. Can't respect her for voicing that. You keep that bottle down inside and you support your man, because that's what marriage is, right? So can't get behind it.